But you've come into focus. You're all handsome again.
Yay. Right, well, this is an impromptu first look at a game called Eco, with my lovely other half, FoxyStoat, who has disappeared somewhere and was meant to be waving.
I got disconnected.
I should get disconnected. Okay.
Look at the moment.
I'll wait until you come back then. So yeah, I have played this now for about 15-20 minutes, just to get through kind of the opening gambit. FoxyStoat has returned to the game.
Yay! There I am with me logs.
I've gone through the character creation stuff. I can't see me very well at the moment.
Foxy's just committed suicide off the edge of the cliff.
It
was meant to be a cow.
The game shares a lot of similarities with voxel builders like Minecraft and that kind of thing. This is a new game, Jamie, called Eco. The premise of the game is there's a lot more to do than Minecraft. For example, that there is a meteorite which is going to hit this planet we're on in 29 days, 23 hours, 7 minutes, and those seconds. We have to colonize this and get our technology up to the point where we can destroy that asteroid before it does hit the planet. So far, all the tutorial has had us do is cut down some trees, eat some food, lay down an area of land with these property claim flags, so we can claim this land as our own and where we will build and create our houses and stuff. Thanks, Foxy. My lovely other half has just come to hit me in the face with an axe. Thank you. So this is where we're at so far. As you can see, we've collected quite a few logs already. What was that?
Just hit you in the face with a spade.
Oh, thanks, even better still. So yeah, ultimately we're just following the tutorial through and going from there. See how it goes.
Defense against this massive asteroid that's going to kill the Earth is just a ton of logs.
No, we've got some stones.
To pile of logs.
Yeah, but the plan is we have smaller stones and we throw the smaller stones at the bigger stones until the bigger stones go away. Well, at least that's my current plan. Hi Boots, how you doing?
Very pretty compared to Minecraft.
Yeah, it's voxel, but in the nice way that it doesn't just have sharp edges everywhere.
Oh, nice. I don't know where I've gone. Water's extremely pretty. Most of the games.
Good to hear, Boots. So yeah, I discovered this this game via the wonders of the internet. And it just struck me as something that I would really enjoy. One of the shortcomings I've had with playing Minecraft previously is that there's a ceiling. You can get to that ceiling pretty quick, where you've more or less done everything. ultimately all that's left is to go and kill the Ender Dragon. And up until that point, it's all very samey. So, interested to see something a bit different here. Such as a... Is that a rabbit or a kangaroo? I can't tell. It's not quite fully third person. You can switch between. And that, so... I was just in third person to try and show off my character earlier on. So what's this? Pick up. We picked something up. What was it? Either tomatoes. Yeah, it's good because no one's left out of how they want to play then either. Minecraft does it as well, so to be expected really. What did I just pick up? There's a deed for home. This is essentially the so many plots that I placed down to create this one deed. This deed allows me to choose who can build on this plot. Who's authorized to do stuff on this plot anyway. Haven't learned much more than this in the game, so it's all very much trial by fire.
Walked far too far and I've got no idea where I am. I can see a load of cacti and that's it.
Oh, that's interesting. As I had that deed clicked, it has shown me where those points were. Each one I've clicked has turned up on the map there. That's interesting. Means it should be nice and easy to get back.
Aye for you if like you're in the right direction.
Oh, no. Play off screen. Is that going to be?
Oh, Bison is back.
Oh, that's just guessing whether that displays. Yeah, that's quite cool. You can have ones that aren't going to get in your way constantly. Distant. I can share that with all players. Have you just getting a sign on one of the sides of your screen?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to remove those because they're just going to get in the way. Otherwise, they're not really that important.
Survival instinct and follow the river.
You do have a mini map as well, which you can use if you wanted to find your way back.
You know what I'm like with navigation and maps.
Head south.
That helps. Oh, canyon. Guys.
And now we understand why FoxyStoat is so bad at direction. Because tortoise.
Oh, I've chopped that log down there, so it must be.
Keep heading that direction.
Some beats.
So we're going to forage for some food first. So these are the tutorials, essentially. That's teaching me how to play the game. As I was saying before, all we've done this far is the usual walk, talk, put the deed down, all the starting stuff you do in most survival games. You've run completely out of calories, which is going to make it hard to keep working. Fortunately, you always have enough energy to find food in the forest. Find these plants in the forest and click E to collect them. Collect wild huckleberries. So I've already done some corn and some tomatoes. I need to find some beets and some huckleberries.
Look. Suicide bison.
That bison is terrifying. We definitely...
There he goes!
We definitely don't want to offend the bison.
That would made a wood cannon on the top there.
Oh, the bison's scared of us. That's alright then. What's this? This is... Oh?
See if it runs off.
3 core. No, I really don't think hitting a bison with a spade is probably a good idea.
Smack it in the face.
I can't get close to it because he runs away.
So do most people.
Oh. There we go, that's some beets. We got some wild beets. Wild beets, please.
You know, I just managed to get back to you, and then you run off.
No, I stood perfectly still. You've ran off.
Are you there? Right, okay. It's not like Minecraft where you double tap W very, very quickly and you run.
Shift.
Oh, shift. Oh, I'm off. Woo! Look at me. Linford Christie.
Linford Christie. Now there's a reference most people won't get.
Okay, who's that other guy? Usain Bolt. Woo!
That's much better.
Okay, what have we got?
So we need to find some wild huckleberries. I don't know if you're on the same quest.
Please. New. Oh. Hold on. I'll find out. Shopping list. Shopping list. Shopping list. Yes. I need some huckleberries and some corn. Some beets. And some tomatoes. Oh god, my diet's gonna be horrendous. Just imagine what the toilet's gonna be like later. You'll clean that out, by the way. Go and see Steve. Be gone. Do you think some huckleberries are gonna be?
I have no idea. What's the... That is not a huckleberry. Yeah, I don't get it either at the moment because I'm 5 minutes in. Huckleberries. Surely this should be with Finn. Is Huckleberry Finn?
Where did you go?
I'm in the water.
Where did you go?
I've made a grave error in judgment.
With that backpack on your back. Uh-oh.
Da-da. Da-da.
Run.
I am the fearsome land shark now.
Maybe a bison and went off. Clear.
You found some?
So I'm asking you, I just said, where did you see the huckleberries?
I haven't seen any, it's just in the list. I'm just looking around for them.
I think it's around here. Does it not tell you on the map because it gives you all the multiple layers and stuff?
That's a good idea. It is almost like the tutorial told us that. Let's scroll through all of these layers of stuff. There we go, huckleberry.
Then. Oh, blimey.
Is that what they consider as gone? No.
Nope. Ticky, and then find the
I've
thing.
ticked that, but I'm trying to work out how it shows on the map itself. Can't tell if that is it or not.
No idea. Yeah, that's very much it, because that just highlighted up purple when you clicked on it. Walkabout. Must
It
be
is,
close
isn't
to
it?
the last.
I think I'm just going to leave that one in the backlog
No,
for now.
it's behind us. Behind us, back to where your dot was. And then I'll take myself.
Where?
Dos.
Alright. Let's go then. If you know where they are.
Oh, come on, dude. You know I'm not very good at directions.
Well, no, you know where they are.
Directions.
I don't know where this purple bit was, like you said. Highlight. Actually, I think we just go back to processing wood and come back to... Oh no, I see where it is. I think I see where it is. Right.
Where'd you go again? I literally turned around and you've run off.
I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still where you left me. Right. Right, we're
I
gonna
just
run
disappear into nothingness.
this
Ugh.
way.
Features got creepy.
So you want to pick some other food up because you are going to run out of stamina.
25 tomatoes and 55 mushrooms and 11 beets. Look!
Aww.
Isn't he cute? And then he's gonna
The wee
peer
tortoise.
into the wall and somehow climb up there.
Aww.
Clever tortoise. And there's a peacock up there.
Good tortoise. Let's not get lost, though.
Look.
Yeah, let's not get lost.
Where did it go? Oh my god, it's a magician!
Do we have like a player list? Can I follow player, show probably players? Guess that's it. There's no way to show
I'm gonna throw you off the
your
edge.
player thing on.
To be king, get off.
Government. This is
Oh,
all
shit.
stuff I have not experienced yet, and I'm not going to open the window to see that. Oh, we can set a world objective. Interesting. Backpack. Economy viewer. Graph. We'll come back to them later. This. Oh, berry plant? No.
Oh, criminy. Criminy mushroom.
Oh no, we need to cross this river.
We need to cross that river.
Yep.
Or you're gonna be the and I'm just gonna follow you. Whee!
Can we run inland? We might need to run inland a bit and come back.
Inside already.
What?
Oh.
As evidenced, we can see who's the safety conscious one on the stream then. Where did you just jump over there?
From the river and just climbed up.
Where from?
And just climbed up on the beach.
On... Alright, so you went right down to the beach and crossed over the water there.
No. I jumped in the river. Downstream. And then I
Right.
climbed up into through the beach.
Yeah, I mean, there is still some evidence of blocky blocks in this, but ultimately a lot of it is merged together much nicer than Minecraft is. But when you see how you cut down trees and stuff and how you have to carry them, it's another level above Minecraft once again for that. So I'm going to leave that tree there, very noble. But you chop down a tree, and then you get the log lying across the grass, and you have to chop that log up into smaller bits before you can carry them. Going for a hard day down the mines there?
When you highlight over yellow, you've got to... When it's green, you can pick it up. Yeah. Oh. Range. Yeah. Got it. There you are.
Oh. Turkeys. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Sunday's dinner. It's a peacock in it?
Turkey. There's a dog?
Where?
Over there? Is that... Or a wolf? I would probably say it's a wolf, isn't it?
That's a wolf. Look at the size of it.
Well, they're not making these huckleberries easy to get. I believe this is the right place on the map. Hence it's all purple.
Nemo!
Yep. Yeah. This is not ripe enough to pick yet. Oh. So...
That the wolves are actually like...
feral.
Oh shit, he's running over to me. Is he? He's running towards you.
Oh, he is running, isn't he? If he's running away from you, that means he's scared. Yeah, he's ran off. So huckleberries are up here.
You're up where? It's a good job I've got you on stream, because otherwise I'm kind of sitting here going up where, and you're going, oh, it's up here.
Well, there is that. Yeah, it's very different to just the instant gratification of Minecraft, of just chopping the blocks straight down and being given them straight away. But actually, when you see it in action, it really works well. So, for example, I chop down this tree. Level 1 starting tools. There we go. And down it falls with a mighty yell of timber. Chop up all the branches that fall off it. I'm too hungry to work. So now I need to eat some tomatoes to get myself not hungry to work. Clear the area up a bit. But now I can chop this into smaller chunks that I can then pick up. And then I can pick each of these individual chunks up. And then place them down. I mean, I'm not going to take these ones back with me to the base, in case I need to carry anything else with me, but...
It is a little bit frustrating that you can only carry one item at a time.
Yeah, but I believe a lot of the end game moves to the automation of this stuff. Because there's... I've seen on their development blogs and stuff, there's pictures of diggers and vehicles and stuff. So you essentially have to create an entire civilization. Yeah, civilization is the word I was trying to vomit out of my mouth there. But you'll create this entire thing, and I've seen there's other servers available at the moment where they're trying to create roads to deliver stuff like this. So it's a lot more in depth than Minecraft. I don't know if you can actually... I don't know if you can throw it in any way, shape or form. To essentially put it in a river, but I imagine there's boats and stuff as well. So while early game, it does look probably more frustrating than Minecraft is, I think end game it's going to become a lot more about what you're doing in that end game, how you're dealing with the meteorite that's somewhere up there.
Huckleberry!
Have you got one?
Yeah,
I've just got one too.
Oh.
I've been standing next to them for ages. But it just give me that.
Video, because like currently we literally just have a wooden cactus.
The meteor has by the looks of it, it runs in real-time days rather than in-game days. Because this, I think we're now on day 3 in-game, but the meteor still said it had 29 days and so many hours to run. We haven't stumbled across any hostile creatures yet, but who knows? Who knows where that comes in? So there's a little fox. And he's not scared of me.
On.
I'm going to return back to our home location now. There's.
What, like a hearse?
No, it'll be...
And the labour, and then back.
I'm not quite sure what the storyline is behind it, but I believe it's a means to give you a reason to work towards a common goal on the server. I believe you can actually turn that off and just play it as a peaceful game. But ultimately, the whole backlog is this meteor is coming for this planet. Defend it. And unfortunately, you can't craft the Bruce Willis to defend the world from the meteor for you. At least not without mods.
You can call on Ben Affleck though.
Yeah, well, Ben Affleck would probably just stare at it for a while, tell it a really boring story, and bore the meteor out of orbit. Dig a big hole and hide. Unfortunately, it's going to decimate this entire planet, so there it is there. I've got some anyway. Yeah, it's still got 29 days, 22 hours, 42 minutes. Just slowly orbiting the planet, waiting to cause destruction.
I'd like to imagine that if not, like a meteor did actually come to Earth, probably the same thing. Just sitting here, playing games.
Oh yeah.
And building a log pile.
Yeah, man.
I could do exactly the same thing and sleep.
Yep. What else do you need to do? I mean, it's not like we can do anything about it. You alright?
Pile.
I mean, it depends on the urgency of how quickly we get told about a meteor heading for the planet. Because ultimately, you know, digging a hole, you're going to need a bit of a lead time at least to dig that hole. I suppose, yeah, you could use dynamite. So we've got some unput up tree.
I think it's copper in here.
Nice. You got something. You're carrying copper ore. Yep. So, next task is to process raw log.
Oh shit, I'm just eating poisonous. No, I'm just trying to kill myself.
In order to build a house with these logs, you'll need to hew them at a workbench. Take the workbench out of your backpack, select on your hotbar. Workbench. Bench for the basics and making even more benches. Ooh. Ooh. That's interesting. You can craft a bow at this workbench. Campfire recipe. Apparently we are experts in campfire recipe. Yeah, if you look at the workbench in your backpack, it'll say ask an expert to craft it, and it shows us to. I'm guessing you get given that as an expert recipe from the start. That. Thank you for that big blue arrow telling me which one to use. Place the workbench in the world by right-clicking when it's positioned. Get around. Out of the way over here. Open the workbench by walking up to it and pressing E. Good luck. Find the hewn log recipe, select the number to craft, and click order. So I'm going to order 3 hewn logs.
Oh, hewn!
And Heather's going to order all of the rest of the hewn log.
Table, because that's going to take ages.
Yeah.
It's in my backpack, isn't it? It's
So
there.
I do believe this workbench, because it is situated within the range of this pile of wood behind us. That's how we can craft it without having it in our inventory, which is a beautiful addition to a game, not having to have it everything in your inventory when you want to craft it, especially when crafting takes time. So collect hewn logs. Once your hewn log order finishes, you collect your processed logs and start building.
Logs and hewn in them.
I say I don't actually think you need to pick them up in your inventory. You should just be able to build from that workbench because we're within a certain range of the of this pile of logs behind us. You shouldn't need to pick them up. I'm currently missing 6 logs. Maybe we do then. Put the log. Maybe that's the storage. There is a way to link storages in this, but I haven't worked it out yet. Alright. Done. One waiting to be collected. How do I collect it?
Where we put in our house.
Have you worked out how to collect it?
Click on it. Oh, mine just came up with collect. Logs, that's why you're carrying logs. Dump your logs.
Can't cancel.
You gotta get rid of your logs that you've got, your raw logs. No, don't. Please? Right, dump your logs. Then go back the table and it'll say collect. Unless you've cancelled them all, obviously.
I don't have a collect button. It just says done, one waiting to be collected.
Load. I collected all mine.
Collect hewn log. Suddenly cancel for it. Let's start a new. Order me one of them. There we go, it's being crafted. Right, there's the collect button. Why is that not showing up on any of these other ones? I'm going to take the technical method for this. I'm going to think I got something messed up there. Takes a long time to hit this. Hammer. Destroys constructed materials. Try the old pickaxe. Definitely. Yeah, I definitely don't have a pick button on those units, so something's gone a little bit awry with those.
If I put mine too close to yours.
No. If you look at, have a look. I'm gonna open your workbench. Have a look. Did you just collect that instant? Open this workbench and see if there's some hewn logs on it that you can collect.
Oh, hiya. Mascot. Give me a game, mate. Space. Yeah, I can collect that.
I couldn't collect them.
Well, it's not my fault. You
Ah,
stupid.
you lined up a load of them, didn't you, on that workbench?
Oh, I'd collected them all.
I'm just wondering if they are linked to you. So I couldn't pick them up because they were your craft, essentially.
So gravity clearly doesn't exist in this game.
It might be a bit like I don't want to do mine. Yeah, build a log house. You earn skill points through 2 ways: food and shelter. Let's use your hewn log to build you some shelter. Collect at least 4 hewn logs in hand. Make more if just steal all these ones that you put down.
Got a Reuben back.
So we only
What are
collect
you eating?
50. Fine. Move the stone hammer from your backpack to your toolbar and select it. Come on, let's back. Food.
What are you
3.
eating?
Select the form you want to build the logs in by selecting it on the toolbar as shown. And also use shift and mouse scroll to change it.
Pals, mate.
I see. So we can either build blocks or squares. And it looks like there's other forms that I can't build yet, such as stairs and windows and stuff. Place down all the logs to form the beginning frame of your roof. Right. So look at the map. Oh. Go all. Nope. Let's just start here. Win. I think we'll start with the room that oh, it automatically does that. Uh, uh. One there. Oh, this is never going to work. Oh, that's nice and quick. The trash. Do one more wide. Do leave a room for a door. Are you just making lots of hewn logs to meet the build with it?
Yeah.
Oh. Go. Pick up there. Right button.
Earth, is that going to be big enough for our house?
It's not. I'm just building a room essentially at this point.
It's tiny.
Yeah. Can't I build? Can't seem to build on top of it.
Because it's probably looking at you going, This is a pathetic size. Make it bigger. And you make a room. You could at least make like a house.
And all the lot. Maybe, yeah, maybe I haven't built big enough.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
Make big. Hang on, maybe it wants me just to finish an actual frame.
So what are we calling this? Because so far it's crap.
We're calling this How Do We Build?
Clint.
That is... That is weirdly still taking wood away from me when I build. But...
You've just used wood to build it, so it wouldn't it?
No, but it's placing it in the same spot on the floor. It's not building up to the second height, it's just placing it in the same area. I can't pick. Yes.
One too big and I can't get it. There we go. Oh, that's much quicker. At least Little Big Boots thinks that your cabin's lovely.
Not even a cabin yet. It's a log. In fact, it's just a log on the floor, which I've just had to destroy to try and work out what I'm doing. Right, let's go back to...
Sounds so much like real life.
What, me just destroying everything until I have work out what I'm doing?
Yeah.
3. Right,
yeah,
that's just finished that quest. Interesting. 1, 2, 3.
It's a lot of
4.
hewn wood at least.
Yeah.
A crappy room. Coming up, we're off.
So I've got lots of that. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's 6 by 6 room, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 1 there, 1 there. Did you just put all that wood down? No, no.
What would?
Oh. There's something a little bit screwy going on here. All of the bits of wood that I just placed down, intending to be the second level of the room, have just turned up. But this is because this is still in beta at the moment. It's going to have a few weebles, I think. It would be incredibly unfair to say that this is to look at this as a finished game at this point in time.
And there's literally like wood just sitting on top of each other with no gravitational anything.
That's part and parcel of a voxel builder. I also don't believe this is the intended method of storing this stuff.
Each other.
Yeah, you get proper storage boxes or land plot which you use to store stuff in.
One log left. My god, that is frustrating.
Have we run out of hewn log?
Hewn logs? I've actually got one log left, and it's just like, oh
No,
man.
no. Have we run out of hewn log?
Oh, we have, yeah. Well done, you made a bit of a more than whatever it was that we had before.
Yeah. So that there we go. We've officially completed building a log house.
Oh, I've just crafted a carpentry table. Sorry.
Fine. We don't need anything else particular at the moment, I don't think. That is now our house. So we now have some stuff down the bottom here which says, this is home, owner, me, room volume 32, which is made of 36 dirt and 74 hewn log. Interesting.
And chop down a tree because it's going to annoy me now that I've only got one left.
I need log. I don't want to place it down as that. Down as. So what's next? We want to do some mining. Moving rock requires 2 steps.
Timber!
Breaking them into small pieces with a pickaxe, then picking up pieces.
Fuck, I'm now advanced so much I can actually pick up a block, like a pile of blocks. Pile of logs.
Yeah, you should be able to pick up 20 logs at once.
Oh, I just wasn't capable.
Yeah, you should be able to get 20 logs at once in when you pick. in your carrying slot. Target exposed rock and left click to break it apart. Oh, smashy noises. And then pick up the piece of stone.
I feel like I should be wearing like a check shirt. While I'm just going around just chopping down logs.
Then we'll just place these bits of stone down here. I'm sure we'll come to them later. Alright, so what do we want to do now? Oh, I'm being built underneath.
Desperately to build around you, but you moved in time.
There is no there is none of that, is there? Let's have a look. What can we do? Yeah. Happy lumberjack family. Happy in the knowledge of the impending doom that is on its way. So let's open.
Then we'd have to call it Jack, so like, you know, lumberjack. Oh.
Lumberjack, yeah. Excellent. Does that mean we'd have to give him a middle name of Timber?
Obviously.
Yeah.
The name of Lake.
That's just weird now.
Timberlake.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. I was there.
Apologize.
Oh dear. Not even me.
Thank you.
When I don't approve of a terrible pun, that's when you know it's gone too far. So what do we need? We need some stone and some logs to craft a campfire. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to get a checked shirt for the next time I play this, aren't I? So some logs. And oh no. Right, hang on.
Would look really stupid wearing a lumberjack shirt, just to be clear.
That's just not nice.
You don't suit check.
But that would really get that would really get in the way of my headphones though. Oh, what, eh? Belt and braces. I need to do that. Oh dear.
A Jack shirt somewhere if you really want to see him wearing one.
I don't think we have.
I'm pretty sure we do. It's probably about 5 sizes too small for you now, but we absolutely do.
The only shirt I know I've got is the Max Payne one, and that's the story that I'm sticking to.
Oh, the Max Payne one's remotely cool. The lumberjack one, you've got one.
Maybe for the second look at Eco.
Well, I'm not streaming with anything.
I'm just gonna go hide now.
Have a look. Watch my logs.
Well, they're not going anywhere.
Never know, they might regrow like into a tree and run off.
She has actually gone to look for a lumberjack shirt.
Let's see.
Thank you for the follow, Ethan.
I think you're lucky it got donated to the charity store, like just before the
Oh, what a shame.
Christmas clear out. Oh, that's a bummer.
I am so terribly
God, it's legit. God, I'm just have a look in the cupboard.
devastated by that notion.
Disappointed.
Absolutely devastated. I have never been so more devastated in all of my life than to find out that that shirt does not exist.
I'm just gonna check the spare room because it might be in a charity bag. No, it's gone.
Again, oh, terrible. Terrible news. Oh, war.
Ah. Nothing there. You're very lucky.
Yes, incredibly lucky.
You totally would have suited it. My brightness up because I couldn't see.
Okay. The other person's accent.
Much. Oh, there's nothing worse than a soaking wet dog, and you are exactly that, Lupo.
This is everyday Boots. Foxy never gives up.
Not when it comes to taking the piss out of Dawson, no. That's pretty much it. It's what I live for. It's great. We work
This is what I put
together,
myself
and even
through.
our manager knows that. Even our managers got used to the fact that we just constantly wind each other up.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm not defeated. Not defeated at all. Accepting, yes, not defeated.
Accepting. He knows I love him. He's put up with me for 17 years, and trust me, there's plenty of times he gets his revenge. I've got a check shirt. I might have one. Might be a bit tight on the bosom for you.
She's gone looking for another shirt.
Batman. I've got a stripy one. You could be a sailor.
Maybe for the Sea of Thieves stream.
Ooh, sailor!
I thought...
Show off your you could show off your cleavage to your semen.
I'm so glad this channel's marked mature. Oh
Oh, I
dear.
found some pants. They're checkered. I haven't actually worn these either, so you can wrap them around your neck as a scarf.
Right.
Let me go. There you go.
We're close enough to
Checker.
check it.
Dude, you don't need to get that
Yeah,
excited
no,
over
but...
it.
Well,
The fact that you've even put them around your like your shoulders and stuff to make it actually look like a scarf. Getting a bit too much into it now. Gotta make a fashion statement, obviously.
if my life work is to cut down logs, then so be it.
Oh wow, that is really quite something on the stream picture there. It's hilarious. Your mum would be so proud.
She would, wouldn't she? Right, well...
In fact, all you need to top it off is a pug. Here's one I made earlier.
Oh dear.
That just summarizes it perfectly now.
Can we get one that doesn't lick things?
Perfect. If I wasn't your girlfriend, I'd be questioning your sexuality. I love that Ruben's just like, oh, look at me.
No, don't.
You can put him down now.
All. Are you gonna play some? Oh. No.
He's our friend's dog. We're dog sitting. Yeah, Ruben. Your mascot now. I don't think they'd be pleased at that. He's a pain in the butt. Aren't you, buddy? Not you, Duke. You're not a pain in the butt. You need to show them Duke, otherwise they won't know who Duke is.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. See that?
Stop licking the microphone. Say hi, Duke. Good boy. It was dog watch anyway.
Woof.
Please don't. Taking it one step too far. It's a bit creepy, that is.
Right, I'm gonna go back to pretending that this stream is about eco. If
We're gonna
that's
start handling logs again.
if that's all right with everyone.
Handling logs.
Hey Nikki, how you doing? You good? Handling logs, not dogs.
Why hasn't it come up yet that we're handling logs, by the way?
Hang on. I feel there's a need to no, we need to go and do this. Change the name of our D to logs, not dog. There we go.
Four logs. I should drop them somewhere. I'll drop them there.
Right, so let's use a workbench. No, you know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to, because you can seemingly rename everything in this.
The other one now. What are you doing?
If you open your workbench there on the left, you'll see what I've done.
Hello.
Well, it is now.
Well, it's not. It's not going to be called that, and we're going to change it.
Well, change it then.
Well then. Change it.
Everything is going to be named now.
Named.
Okay, I'll take that. I mean, the meteor is now just making an appearance just to remind us of the importance of our doom that is coming, and we're sitting here squabbling over the name of some workbenches. Name them all Eric. I would. However, the issue would then be when we have to do something like, oh, I'm just going to go to Eric. And then you wouldn't know if that was Eric the house, Eric the workbench, Eric the workbench 2, without having to add all that additional naming to them. Let's eat some tomatoes.
Cars. We've got 2 Toyotas, and everyone was like, "Why have you named your cars?" And it's like, well, because if we've got 2 Toyotas, we don't know which one we're driving or which one we're talking about. So they've both been named.
But now you're using my workbench, honestly.
Your workbench is now called
Wearing PJ pants as a scarf. Oh dear. What else can I name in this? I'm gonna rename the other workbench.
If you call that kitchen, I'm gonna come over there and give you a black eye live on stream.
Not quite. Actually, it's a little bit cold today, so this has actually worked quite nicely as a scarf.
Is that like, is that a statement?
More of a statement than a question. If it was a question, it would have had a question mark at the end of it.
Exactly. So can you have a statement that's not a question, that's missing the question?
Oh,
Because
man.
otherwise it doesn't make sense.
I wonder how long of a title you can put in these things.
Dirt ramp. Should we make a dirt ramp and get like the bikes and stuff?
You can actually have really quite long names. Which reference? Sorry, Dom.
right. One of the frustrating things about the actual game, rather than just random streaming, is that you can't place as a newbie. You can't place more than 5 projects on the workbench, but at the same time you can't carry any more than 1 item. So if you're carrying a piece of wood that you need to fill in because one of your workbench items, like one of the logs, can't be completed without enough wood, you can't go back. You've got to go back and forth, dump one, get the other, dump one, get the other.
No, so here's where it changes. This is what I was trying to say before. If I go into the workbench and build I need some more wood. Have we got any more just standard wood, or have you turned it all into hewn?
Oh, I'm gonna have to let her out for a wee though. One second.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna mute my microphone. You still want to hear this.
So the pajamas as a scarf, I'm guessing you've just joined the stream. Just beforehand, we were speaking about the fact that I'm essentially a glorified lumberjack in this game at the moment. So we were looking for a checkered shirt that I could wear to really...
It's also the fact that he really loves to play with wood.
Embrace the lumberjack spirit. This is the best we could find that had the correct pattern on, even though it's the wrong colour. I'm going to chop down 3.
You've also failed to mention that it's also a pair of pajamas that you're wearing as a scarf. You know, the normal thing would just be...
You're chopping out really badly because you're too far away. That's 3. That will never get old. I do like this method of having to put stuff up. Right, so we've got 18 wood. Yes and no. I was trying to explain it earlier. It takes a lot of kind of the base core elements from Minecraft, but really has a bigger emphasis on a community. The game itself is designed to be played multiplayer, with the intention that different people perform different tasks. So if I go into the skill tree here, people will specialize in being survivalists or carpenters, so on and so forth, hunters, masons, and you upgrade your way through all these, all the involvement trees and stuff, improvement trees, sorry. So at the moment, you can go down all these different tasks, and you'll upgrade. Let's have a look. What can we upgrade? So we've already learned self-improvement. You get given this by the game, I believe, straight away, which unlocks level nothing. 3 unlocks global level up 0. So that's unlocked these first 3 levels of the improvement tree here, and we can upgrade ourselves into basic crafting. So we're currently level 0, which has basic recipes in it. If I upgrade, I'll be able to do stone axes, stone pickaxes, construction posts, so on and so forth, and a few additional things which are hidden behind there in the tooltip. Level 2, again, upgrades to more new things, so on and so forth. You'll keep leveling up, and everyone on a server should have their own speciality, essentially. Whereas if you can also play the single player, and I have heard that the skill level up speed is accelerated in single player, so you can do all of this yourself, whereas I think it's by a factor of 24. So you'll earn skill points a lot faster in single player to get through all this stuff, to do everything, than you would in multiplayer. But ultimately, the real meat of the game is building a community of people to work towards the common goal of destroying the meteorite. So, Foxy hath returneth. So, you were just saying that the annoyance of this is that you have to keep picking up materials to bring to the crafting bench, yeah?
Yeah.
So what you do is, if you open the workbench, you'll see there's a storage tab.
Which workbench?
What has my life become? Don't answer that. It's a rhetorical question.
Can we name it to like Bob or something, and Bob 2 maybe, because that's quite a workbench-like name. Off Ruben.
Bob.
I don't want it to be called Bob.
So, the workbench Bob. I'm going to build a stockpile. So order one of them, and that's going to take me a minute to craft. I'll just leave that crafting. But what you do is you place this stockpile within range of this workbench. Oh, it's now Dave. It's just being crafted at the moment. If you look at the workbench, you'll see it's crafting a stockpile.
You claim that there was a stockpile being crafted, but you're lying because there's no stockpile.
Yeah, it takes a minute to craft the stockpile. So I'm waiting for it to craft.
Okay, so I've opened up wearing PJ pants as a scarf and is proud of it. Stockpile. Aha!
So if you look at the
logs. Where's all my logs gone?
I just had to go and chop down some more because I think you've turned them all into hewn logs.
Oh, I'm nearly out of food. I need some more beets. Can't beat.
So I'm going to collect this stockpile. Close that. Stockpile designates a 5x5x5 area as storage for large items. So if I put this down to my tool bar, I keep doing that. And look at it, you'll see we've got this large area. I think I'm going to have to place it.
Timber!
We're going to have to do some temporary movement of stuff.
A house, I'm gonna kill you.
No, just the stone and stuff's in the way. I need to build the stockpile, but I can't because there's no space next to these workbenches to do it.
This meteor isn't like on fire or anything, because at the moment we'd pretty much just burn to a crisp.
It's a good thing it's not in a rush.
we literally just burn to a crisp at the moment, so...
Pick up all of the... I have 50. Plonk them down. Go back to this. This storage thing. I want it.
It's totally gross, but I've eaten that much tomatoes. I'm surprised my logs aren't red.
I'm just going to place this storage pile down here. So now we've got this. Yes, that. And now if you go back to the workbench, you should see now either of them. You should now see that there's a linked inventory. If you look at the storage tab. So now anything you put in that stockpile will be available to these workbenches to be used. We're having way too much fun renaming this workbench.
Have you looked at the other one?
Please tell me you've called it not the workbench.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why generally he doesn't play games with me.
So yeah, we should... Is that how you link them? Yeah, you have to... it looks like you have to check them to say they're linked to a workbench, but then because it's now linked, I now have 34 wood available in that stockpile. I'll just go back there and uncheck that. You'll see I've returned to not having the requirements of what's in there, so we'll link up that stockpile. And we'll link up that stockpile on there too. And now both of these workbenches can draw from that stockpile without
workbenches.
Without us having to continually shift the stacks of stuff across. But that is essentially gets around the the annoyance of having to keep picking stuff up, which is why a stockpile is such a one to kind of get early on. And multiple stockpiles will link to each other, so you shouldn't really have to do too much work with continually managing your inventory for building stuff.
And in real life, just so we can like contain all of your random shit.
Ha 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 ha. Right, so from there... What?
More organised than our house.
Yeah, but
both game and in real life.
Our house hasn't got anything in. In logs, not dogs.
I mean, like, as in real life, it's like much more tidy than our house.
Do you know, there probably isn't a gamer in the world who wouldn't agree with that. You don't have to worry about the organisation of that stockpile either. You just dump it in there and...
Automatically, if life was only this simple. Dude, why is it not called Woodstock?
Oh, you have... Because we have stones in here?
In Stonist.
Right. So now, let's see what else we need to start crafting to build up a beautiful suburban village here in this tiny little area. The carbon... Actually, have you looked at your skill points yet? Yep, down in the bottom left, you probably have 11 skill points.
Yeah, whoops. Wait, it's K and WoW. Or J and WoW. Okay, gives us a hint. What keyboard is it?
I don't know, because I just pressed the button down in the bottom left. That says skill point.
Ooh, I can run for office and I can propose a law. Stop doing that.
So there is actually, it hasn't loaded thing. Let me just have a look.
Economy viewer. Ooh.
Is it in there? Does it? No. Because I'm running my own server for this, I believe there's a web-based
Oh, I'm in third person. That's not what I wanted.
oh, where is it? Where's it hiding? There is meant to be a...
Oh man, where's
there
my
it is.
skill points?
So there's actually a web-based interface to this game as well. Just see if I can get it on the screen.
Where are you going?
I haven't decided yet.
Because you don't go anything else.
I don't know on this because building and stuff is probably more important. But
Be a chef. But he is like pasta. I'm probably the best option for that.
well, considering you also need to feed an entire civilization, yes, me and pasta is probably a good fit.
Boars. Might take up the farmer because then I can make an iron shovel and smack you in the face with that one instead.
Thanks.
If only mining was real in real life, because it decreases calorie consumption by 14%. I'd literally just live off popcorn for like ever.
How do I get OBS to do what I want to do? Nope.
Oh, good for you. There's not a Taylor one.
Where is this? I just want to show you guys the web interface that comes with this game as well.
It's G and it popped up.
No, this is a physical website that the server runs. Multi-level marketing scheme is the correct term for that, Dom.
I still pressed G and it popped up. It takes me to a complete new website and everything.
Really? What's the web address it's taking you to? Is it IP address colon 3001? Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it has done that to me as well, but it's not going to show up on stream. I'm trying to add it to the stream.
And we can offer entertainment. djd4ws0n is pretty much doing what he does in real life and just sits there and looks at the internet and doesn't actually do anything productive, and then just like poof, it's all done. You're forgetting I can both see you in real life and see you on the stream.
No, I didn't forget it all.
Score. Uber. way that would ever happen, don't worry. Day life of our and that the dog stuck around, to be honest with you.
Right. Let's go with this one then. Yeah, there we
Still wearing
go.
those pajamas. Hell, dude.
So this is the server running in the background. Essentially, the idea is it's an ongoing living world, and you get a view of the map. Not sure what you can do in it yet. There we go, 2D version of the map. That is where we've been building. As you can see, I've missed the area where I should have built. But you can do stories would be written about it. But apparently in this you can still take a part in the running of the game, even though you're not in game.
I don't do anything at work as it is. Do no work, full stop. What are you doing today, Heather? Stockpiling.
Apparently an error has occurred trying to propose a new law, so we're currently running in a completely lawless land. And you must do the run for office from the game. But this is a pretty interesting almost meta game for something you can get involved in, and again this is part of why it's a game built for community. Anyway, that's enough of
the boring shit. People want to watch the game.
Yeah, let's get back to not looking at web pages. Oh, there we go. Back to the game. Yeah, it's an interesting concept because yeah, you can continually
oh shit.
not get screwed over by everybody else on the server when you're not there to take part in voting on a law, for instance. I mean, I haven't gone down that far yet into what the laws and stuff are, or what you can set, but we got 29 days. So I'm going to build another stockpile, just so we have plenty of room. Put a stockpile.
Ruben! Eat it! Oh.
Right, let's go back to seeing what I want to do with specialities and professions and stuff. I actually think that's impossible, Tom, even now. Especially if it's still blue.
Steve, your beard's pathetic.
That's what I'm saying. It's impossible to have a better beard than Dom's.
Than you, and I don't even grow beards.
Boots, that's just called shaving. They invented a word for that. Right, anyway. Top 10 GameGrin beards. Oh, what have we started? Ah, fair enough. Damn those people in their pesky jobs and having to have a particular look.
Oh, he's bison again it on. Whoops. I'll just leave you guys
Sprung
to that.
back. Unlocks level 1. Big stomach. You increases maximum calories by 0. That seems altogether useless. But you can carry more by 0 kilograms. So let's have one of them. I've trained strong back to level 1. I must have gotten another skill point and all that waiting. That now lets me have... Ah, right, I see. So that unlocked the ability to choose this. And when I level that up, that will give me a maximum calorie intake of that. That's quite cool. So I can now carry up to an extra 5 kilograms of weight.
What you do anyway?
Let's have that one so I can do the additional recipes to make. I mean, what have we got? Stone axe, stone hammer. We want to be able to make stone axes and pickaxes since we're going to need them. Let's do that one. So basic crafting level 1. Basic crafting efficiency, basic crafting. So you have to unlock your recipes. And then you can increase your efficiency, which will increase how much of the raw materials you need to build each one. That's cool. There's a lot of benefits to be had in there. And then speed. And what's this? Research efficiency.
Picked up some beans.
What's this? Advanced baking skill book recipe is stuff I haven't learned about yet. We'll get there. So we can learn how to hew.
Oh.
Which is quite a lot of stuff.
Oh, criminy mushrooms. Oh, criminy.
Don't want to dive into any of this stuff just yet until I just. So you need an anvil to craft iron. That makes a lot of sense. Chef,
Oh, nice.
farmer, hunter, and mason. So I'm guessing mason is going to need. Mining. There's so much stuff in here. And I mean, I'm a little bit terrified by what this shawl box does. Oh my word. Oh my lord.
Just for you, so you can make a scarf.
There is actually a tailoring one that was hidden. But
you can learn to make a scarf, not a fucking pair of pants.
But you need to. It looks like you need to research the tailoring skill book first at a research table. So yeah, it's very in depth in comparison to Minecraft. So that stockpile should be done now. Excuse me. Yeah. I go and place this stockpile down. Now we have 2 stockpiles, and they're linked. You can link together. So we can. I don't think you actually need to have them linked to move stuff around. Because wood stock is now linked to that stockpile.
Wood stock.
Go back to the workbench. These storages should be linked here. The wood stock is there, and I'm guessing let's have a look. We've got some stone on there, 11 stone. It doesn't let you use it unless you link it, which it does. Yeah. So campfire. This is gonna let us start making some food. Cook like a caveman on an uneven fire. I'm afraid I'm already a lumberjack. I'm not going for caveman look right now.
From me as fast as yours did to you.
Very good. Very good. So we can build lots of things. I think we're gonna have to go and get some stone. Not got much stone. So
Deciding whether you wanted to be a tailor or not, or a lumberjack, we could have actually had some more stone. I'm afraid I'm on the other side of the earth, though, kind of looking around cactus at the moment and trying to get out of a really high ditch.
I like that you can resize the windows and stuff. That is a nice touch. Like, you can resize the map window just by grabbing it in the corner and making it huge. Means that you're not stuck with that small little window. Eh?
It's on the map, am I? Because I don't know.
Yes. Yes. That is where you are.
Okay.
You are quite a distance away. So, let's have that campfire. You received 1 campfire. And as I like to do in these games, is putting fire inside a wooden building. Always seems like a great idea, doesn't it? But open that so that it has no fuel. Crafting. I don't think I'm going to be able to craft any of this stuff by the look of it at the moment. We can do beets. And we can make charred beets. Yeah, exactly. What is a log cabin without a fireplace? And a hefty insurance policy. Oh, this is a game after my own heart. Charred fish. At least it doesn't have scales anymore. Campfire tuna. Not sure how that works.
Would be.
Charred beet. Perhaps not the best raw vegetable to char, this beet seems to have held up well enough.
Would it be like the death metal of beets?
Yes. I think, yeah. I'm guessing that's telling me that, yeah, it's out of fuel. Meteor insurance cover. I doubt it. I'm not sure. There's probably many insurance policies out there that covers for a meteor strike. And knowing the insurance companies, they'd probably qualify that as an act of God. And say you are not covered under our policy for that. Oh, currency to use. I have djd4ws0n credits and FoxyStoat credits. And can charge a fee and a tax for using this item. No, not yet, no. So we can link those storages, and I'm guessing Fuel is a, yeah, that's fine. Wood is a fuel supply. Fuel supply accepts log, lumber, charcoal, arrow, board, and coal. And is it actually consuming that fuel now? Campfire beans. A mushy mixture that can serve somewhat as a replacement protein in a meatless diet. Carbs 2, protein 8, 500 calories. So that requires 5 beans. Make campfire bean. 286. 500 calories. So it doubles it. But let's just order some. It's not order some because I can't, because I haven't got campfire cooking 1, have I? That is a nice touch. You can click on whatever it requires and be taken directly to it for what you need. So let's learn campfire cooking 1. Does that give me... Nope, that doesn't let you do it yet. So you actually need to learn the specialty, then learn level 1. So now, yes, I can order things. And they've all lost their requirement texts underneath, so I know exactly what I can make. So yeah, let's make some campfire beans. It's going to take 2 minutes to cook up, so we shall leave that not at all in a confined space at all. Definitely not. If we see smoke, run. And in the meantime, while that's cooking up, I'm going to go and grab some additional stone.
Or waypoint, please, because I've got no idea where I am.
Maybe? Map. Drop waypoint. Actually, I should have dropped that waypoint over here, shouldn't I? Yeah, that is nice. Considering you have to break stuff up to pick it up again, the fact you're not having to slog away at a brick, then slog away at it again to pick it up it's a nice touch. Just drop waypoint here. Where is my waypoint? There it is. So let's bring up map. Whoop. No, let's do this as home. Share with all players. Right, you should now have a waypoint on your map called home. Or it may be showing around the edge of your screen. Possibly.
He's a bit too much, haven't I?
Well, it is a game of exploration, so...
It's just sitting cooking everything.
No, I'm getting some stone so we can build everything.
Be making pasta.
Yes. The New World Order will be entirely pasta based. Ah, I like that it keeps all of this tidy for you as well.
Whoa.
I don't actually know where you've gone on the map anymore.
Neither do I. Oof, that's a big pile of wood. Oh. Whoa.
Hmm?
Direction.
I could see you on the map, but you've disappeared. I'm not entirely sure. I know you can go underwater, but I haven't tested that theory too much yet. I don't know kind of what you can do underwater.
Blurry. Pretty much forces you to the surface.
Yeah, it is just... That is just pushing me up to the surface there. If you hold down control, you can dive down, so you will be able to explore underwater.
You could mine water.
I've just picked up an urchin. Don't know why I've picked up an urchin, but I'm guessing you're probably going to lose your health and stamina stuff pretty quick. Hmm?
You're dying.
I'm alright.
Nope, you're definitely going down. We're going down by 10, as if you were drowning.
Hmm. Seems to have. Oh yeah, that'll have been the nutrition and stuff.
Home.
Oh.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Let's have my campfire beans.
Beans.
That only gets you one campfire beans.
Gets you a bean.
But it does get you 2 carbs, 8 protein, 6 fat, and 500 calories. Whereas it takes 5 to make, and I think 5 beans by themselves would get you 120 calories each. So it almost doesn't seem worth it to make those. Ah! I'm guessing the idea is you become, or you get someone who trains in being a chef, and can make all of these a lot more efficiently and quickly, and it then becomes more beneficial to turn the beans into charred beans and such. I'm just going to eat those though, because nutrition now provides 24.2 skill per day, plus 1.68. So where did my urchin go? Huckleberry seed? There it is. An urchin. Harvested from urchin. Used in clean urchin's recipe. Interesting.
Who thought it would be sensible to put a wood, like a campfire in a wooden house?
Oh, yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. Right. It's a staple of having a log cabin is a nice wooden fire. That's what we were talking about before. Make sure you've got a decent insurance policy. So, what else can we
It's not even a
make?
chimney.
Storage chests. I think we're going to need some of these to store our stuff in, aren't we?
You need to build a better house. Oh.
This intermission brought to you by dogs barking. If you didn't hear that. Apologies to anyone who's just absolutely brown trousers themselves in that one. So we've got workbench. We've got a torch. No, we haven't got a torch stand. Stand for a torch. A little bit of light there. Let's craft. I'm going to craft 2 of them for the outside of the building. And 1 of them. Quite pleasant music in this. So we need some plant fibers. We haven't had any plant fibers yet. But I need some. Harvested from a number of plants. Urchins away. Beets away. Put wood pulp away. I have plenty of wood pulp. Huckleberry seeds in the backpack. That in the backpack. And fern spore in the backpack. Don't need any of them. Oh, every time. So, how do we place torches? Ah, right, so I'm guessing we're going to need a torch stand? Maybe? That's going to be on crafting a chest for a while, isn't it? Use this one. And create... Oh lord, that is going to take a long time. Leave that running. Butterfly. Bye. In the meantime, just gonna grab some more stone. You can actually hold down the E button even while you're mining and just have it pick up automatically, which is quite nice. Not enough room in inventory. Let's do a bit of a test while we're here. Let's go and do Survivalist. And the strong back. Upgrade is 5 points this time around. But lets me carry a hell of a lot more. Well, let's try it. It's not like I'm hurting for points at the moment. And now that lets me carry an extra 10. So there's not enough room in my inventory. That seems odd. Again, you can kind of probably cheat this with the linked storages, I imagine, to put them in between that and just go to the last storage and pick them all up at once. Corn. What's these poor things? These look like sun-dried tomatoes. Oh. Oh, this plant is dead. That's saddening. Can I save it somehow? Yeah, this is the chat window, by the way. There's plenty of stuff happens in here. Imagine if you have a bigger server. What do we do? Right, so you can show and hide each different thing. That's general chat, and this is showing you. My chest is complete. Excellent. and skills. Let's leave it like that and just hide it for now. Grab them. Collect. I'm guessing that is still working away at the torch stand. Oh, we've got one. Excellent. Let's wait the 13 seconds for the other one, I think. Five, four, three, two, one. Collect. Place. Place. And then that should let me place. Torch. Out of fuel turned off. Accept torch. The other torch back though. Storage. Status fuel turned off. Turn it on. Power. Oh. Torch. That one is turned on. Aha! Beautiful. I'm not entirely sure how I meant to turn that on. The other one should work. It would appear right clicking it, does it? And that will burn for as long as that works. Excellent. Well, there's no point in us having both on, I suppose. Come back, Foxy. Come back. Staring into those lifeless eyes. Where is it? Okay. Gonna close that door.
Apologies about the random barking there. We had a visitor and 3 dogs. Does not equate to a quiet house.
Fuck. Is that in game? Construction post. Ah, it's like late 90s web development all over again. Right, I have crafted us, while you were gone, crafted us a storage chest. Which has nicely gone down
Our one room
backwards.
hut still. This is tiny. Like, could you at least have like removed the grass?
I haven't worked out how to remove grass yet.
You could have put like wood down.
Effort.
Made some campfire beans.
Need an interesting name for this chest. You can see with the linked inventory stuff why naming your storage is probably pretty helpful. So you can use that one and just dump stuff in. I went and got some more stone from the stone deposit to use in crafting. And I'm just trying to work out what we do next.
Because that's crap.
Well, there's your task. You build a better house. Road construction. Yes, the house that Jack built.
Would have actually been better than yours.
Yes. Yes, it would. So they're all within range. The chest isn't within range of these workbenches, but everything else is. Crafting. So let's go back to there. Let's have a look. What else do we need to learn? Carpenter. We'll learn logging, which is just better at logging essentially. You become better at making hewn log. Small wood cart, contract board, tailoring table. Digging. I think we might need the scythe. That's one iron scythe. Learn 0 point. That doesn't actually use any points to learn. Or the first one in any tree. Oh no, it's now upgraded all of them to 5 points. Right, see. Either way, farmer and gathering and that scythe should now allow me to go and collect some plant fibers, maybe? For me to make a research table. And I think when we get the research table, that is when we can start really expanding what we know.
Drilling and everything.
What?
Yeah. As an engineer, you're gonna get oil drilling.
Wow.
Refinery.
So there's plenty of complex stuff to do in the game then.
Well, just being like able to cut down a tree, to be honest with you.
I've cut the grass down.
Hey! It's more... Like, we can't even headbang. Like, jumping off the ceiling just gives you a headache.
Inventory only... Ah, right. So the stockpile will only accept items you carry. It won't accept the plant fibers I've just reaped up. So that's enough to order a research table. So that's going to do that. I'm going to need some more wood, I think, to finish building that. Let's go and find a tree. I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of trees. Why don't I mean, you can just cut down trees and name it Eric Blocks. We need to dedicate something in this world to Eric and name it Eric for Dom. Yep.
How well I can actually carry 20 logs and chop with one hand.
Pretty impressive. Timber. Pretty impressive.
My left arm must put your right arm to shame.
Stomach is full.
Or Steve drinking a pint. He's a drinker.
Yes.
Priest. He just drinks in the spirits.
No, no, in the workbench. Blood finish.
Thinking we need like a pack animal, you know, like a donkey, who could just carry things back and forth.
I'm gonna have to take pants stuff off. I am gonna replace it with a jacket.
What?
Okay. No, no.
It's Russian.
Oh.
Hey! Oh, with my super strength, yes, I suppose that is very true. Seemingly my left arm is like super duper strong.
There we go.
I sound really American when I'm shouting timber.
Timber!
Well, I have the least American accent going, so to shout timber it just sounds really funny for me. It's coming down! Watch out!
Get out the way! Basic crafting 3 for an arrow. And basic crafting 3 for bow.
I'm still disappointed that you've taken the scarf off mine. I think everyone else is too. You could put the scarf over your jumper.
No, it's getting a bit too uncomfortable with that on, I'm afraid. I'll have to get a proper shirt for that going forward.
I'm sure we've got one somewhere. Give that other one to charity.
Mm-hmm. So is charity.
But don't. I've just chopped down all this wood and just left it.
What's this? What is my house value? The quality of your house increases, but we haven't got a house.
That pathetic log. It's not even a cabin. You couldn't even kind of go, hey, do you want to come to my log cabin and I'll charge you like £500 a week for it? You'd be lucky if you got 5p for that. Still telling me to claim a property, but it's just like, I'd rather not, because the only option that I've got is that pathetic thing.
Your tutorial still telling you to do the land claim one.
Yeah.
Just do one over this area over here. That's why this area is all flattened out.
I know, but I'd make you cry because mine would like look.
I know
amazing.
that's fine. I can take the heat. No, I can take the heat. So that's the research table done.
What I call the other one, by the way. So we've got wood stock and rock stock. It's one like Glastonbury or something.
Yeah, and all it can have in is glass.
Glastonbury, excellent. Okay. Let's see. Logs.
Room oh, you need to put this in a room. Contained within a room. And it needs to have at least 18 tier 1 material. Alright. Today I learned. So, will this work in here then? Can't place there, block.
Doesn't actually have a shadow, so I'm literally just running around with a pile of logs and an axe, and that's it. That is my shadow.
I'm guessing this place isn't big enough. In which case, it's time to expand the building. So, if I choose the hammer, I can't. I need to be carrying it. I want to do that just yet. Nope. I'd like there to be a quick take.
Just bringing back feels like I've got like some sort of strange obsession with it. Of my axe as well. Oh dear. My wooden axe. Make it very clear. Don't worry, I'm fully aware of that. A pile of mud and just stopped. That was really professional. Getting ridiculous now. Can we maybe start using it?
Start turning it into hewn logs.
Logs, I'm just collecting it.
Okay.
After things, I just collect them.
I'm going to need more because I'm starting to move the house stuff now to a decent one. He says.
It's going to be a shit house though, let's be fair, isn't it? I mean, it's not going to be like anything amazing.
That should be pretty good.
Should be pretty good. Your first house was literally a wood room where you then put in a campfire.
problem.
And torches outside of it as well.
Yep.
So you haven't extended the ceiling either. How can we head back?
That's why I'm making a new room now.
Just 'cause you don't need room for your hair doesn't mean that we're all in the same position.
Again, that's why this room is being built now, because it's telling me off for the research table. It needs to have more room.
Oops, no, don't want that one. I want to stockpile, don't I? Stockpile. Used all the wood. I don't get. Oh,
No, I shouldn't have.
I don't know how this works. I'm just going to go and explore. Trap a bison in the house like we used to with the butler in Tomb Raider.
Call him Alfred.
Yeah. Tomb Raider? Batman, not. Oh, dude, what was he called in Tomb Raider? Now we're gonna have to find out. Butler in Tomb Raider.
Done this funny thing again.
Winston. Jeeves. Winston Smith. I don't think anybody played Tomb Raider without locking him into the fridge at some point. Found a bison. I'm gonna try and whack it on the head with a spade.
Dom says, yeah, guilty. For locking him in.
Everyone does it. Don't run away! No, oh, what's that one? In a hole, and then, oh shit, I've just trapped myself in a hole. Oh, fuck. Oh, nuts. That's what you get for trying to get a bison into a canyon and can't get out. Oh, man. Water trick doesn't work either with Minecraft, where you can just a waterfall. Oh no, I'm stuck. This rock looks like an erect penis though. The immature mind. But don't, you know. At some point, whereas Dawson in the game, I'm usually the one that goes exploring, and generally all of a sudden will scream and kind of go, right, I'm stuck, I need you to come and find me on the other side of a map in a canyon of the game. I've lost count as to how many times we've probably quit servers on Minecraft because I physically just couldn't get out of these canyons.
Looks like there's a bit of a bug with building in this at the moment.
Stuff I do it in real life as well. Just kind of wander off and get lost, and Stephen has to go and find me. This is so cool. Water at the moment, it's completely bust. I'm not sure what it's trying to do. Then, are you actually making a reasonably good cabin, or are you just kind of like...
Yeah, I'm trying to make a larger... Yeah, exactly that. Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna have to get myself on Battle for Azeroth and be like, Taliesin, look, it's me, it's you, you're guilty. pissed because he didn't get an invite.
Yeah, I still need to pick up Sonic Mania. But they've just announced some additional something or other version of it. Which makes me think I'll just wait for it. Yeah, that's it, the plus version with the 2 additional characters.
I wonder what happens if you whack one of these on the head, these toys. I really want to know, but I kind of feel awful doing it.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I can't even whack him on the head with an axe. And the bison just keep running off. Gone today. And tomorrow, so I don't have a chance of catching him up. You though.
Hmm.
Pricked.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it.
I physically in real life just flinched there. What? It popped up with you got pricked, and I'm kind of going, ow. Good. Off the cliff, so that at least would have been funny. Too far again, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
because I'm lost.
the notion of a physical release is pretty nice for something like that.
In a dark hole. Oh dear. Claim the property so that I could. Is there an option to just kind of portal back home, so to speak?
Not that I know of.
Not that I'd want to portal back to our shit show, but.
Oh, shut up.
See, our shit show, you build it.
Exactly.
In here, because I think I'd be pretty much dead by now. Suddenly appeared out of nowhere, you can almost guarantee it'll be like right next to me. Just at a certain day point, it just portals in, and then it's all of a sudden like, ah!
I mean, that would be hilarious, though.
Because I couldn't exactly come home and be all like, oh my god, save me from this massive bear when you've just built a wooden house. They would just stand there and be just like, let me in, little pig, let me in. And then it would just blow and it would fall down. I'm genuinely like looking at this meteor kind of going, you're probably going to arrive on this and kill us to get home. And suiciding again? No, he decided against it this time. Would have gone for a swim if that was the case.
Oh, there you are. Oh, you're just north of the...
I'm north.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say just run south, and I'm gonna be like, well, which way south?
Well, open your map and make it look like you're running down over.
It's got a little blue S next to it, I noticed. So that must mean south, because if I move another direction, it goes to southeast, so that works. But we've already discovered that the wolves actually run away, because I'm guessing they're sheep in wolves' clothing. Tish. Thank you very much. This bison's pissed though. Uh-oh, he's coming for you, he's coming for you. He's run off. I scared him off, look at that. I'm a hero. Get in your pile.
Thanks.
It just casts a looming shadow over the ground. There's nothing kind of exciting to it, and you've only put it in one window. It's a really good job you're not an architect, you know that?
I'm working with the limited tools I have available.
The limited tools, have you seen how much wood you've got? Do you mean like mental tools that you've got available? Because I could understand that to an extent. Like, our dog descends from wolves, I can totally understand that they're skittish. He's the softest, friendly yellow dope. He's great. I'm gonna go explore. Is there actually anything in hostile, do we know?
Not a clue. You've played this game as long as I have.
That doesn't answer my question. Hey, you were the one who was like, it's so much more in depth than Minecraft. Right, are you setting me up for a fail?
No? I genuinely don't know.
Well, you can't just dig. You've got to dig and then place. And then dig and then place. Feel like I'm digging my own grave. Dig. Dig. Place. Oh, I've just... Oh. Grave because I've just put myself in it. Dig. Place. Dig. Dig. Ah, piss, I'm too high up now. Place. Ooh, we've hit stone. I'm too far down, I can't get back up. Nose!
Can't help you.
This is really annoying because, like, oh, gravity does come into the game. So I can't pick up because my inventory's full. I can't dig because... Oh, well, that's really stupid. I've literally dug my own grave. Whoa, there we go. We're out. I dug my own grave. I've managed to dig myself out, and I bring it to you as a present. Here is my grave. Enjoy.
Thanks.
And Praetorian builds. Ace. Oh! Let me up, let me up! This is dumb. When you open up your spade, it puts whatever you're carrying on your spade. You can't dig yourself out of it. Because your spade has got stones on it.
Hmm.
Good for people like me who are stupid. It doesn't look like I can actually go anywhere. There's no kind of bedrock or anything like that. It's just sort of nothingness. So my own sanity at times because I've just managed to go out of the area that I'm stuck in. Stones that I was standing on to actually be able to get out. Well, you can't use an axe on mud, so I can't actually dig myself out either. This needs work. It's alright for an alpha, but it definitely needs work.
Yeah, it's still in active development, so I'm sure it'll get there. Hewn logs. Want all of the hewn logs.
I think for this episode, so I'm going to log out in our log. It's still not big enough. I've got like this thing that I need to place. I don't even know what it is.
Don't know.
Stockpile. Okay.
No, you don't build that inside a
Oh,
house
it's
then.
gone.
Really?
Stock.
Really?
What?
Well, look at the other stockpiles and then look where you've placed this one. This is
freaking who?
this is unacceptable.
This is the guy who built the fucking shitty one-roomed. I know exactly, Duke. Exactly. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna go and eat these tomatoes and log out in my house.
I should finish in the cabin and then probably gonna log out myself for a bit, I think. Come back in an hour or so. Have some food.
That's a lot of servers that are available. Go and see what the people have done.
And it's now a room. And our table should now work. Yay! They should now have all the status cleared. Because this
There
has...
you go. There's your tailoring skill book, so you can tailor yourself a nice checkered shirt. Not sure how I log into a multiple server now because I've only got the option to join a LAN one.
Are you still on this server, or have you gone somewhere else?
I've gone somewhere else because I was gonna go and have a look at the.
Just have a nose at what other people have done. Right, well, I'm gonna leave this stream here. This was the first look at Eco with Dawson and Foxy. I'm sure we'll be playing some more of this. Might take the time to read up on it a bit and find out what the nuances of the game are and what we can go out and explore and do.
Not build a shit log house.
And not build a shit log house. Yes, exactly that. That is exactly what I was going for when I said we might have a read up and find out what's what. But in the meantime, I will see you guys later.
Folks, thanks for joining.